Lord Almighty. Shout out to my sponsor, Jerron Hampton. Jerron, man, you're getting prime time real estate around here, man. Make sure y'all go to payware.com. I'll make sure I have the website in the description after this video. Hey, what's happening? Need y'all to come on in here. I'm gonna give y'all some clarity, man. I am a veteran. Y'all ready? Smack, you ready, nigga? Mook, you ready? I love saying that, man. I've been saying that on my lives forever, man. It's just one of those moments in DVD history that I won't forget. Anyway, y'all ready? I gotta sing my song. Oh, these carrots are divine. You get a dozen for a dime. It's magic. Yeah, the war chant. Y'all know it's gonna be a good one. Make sure y'all, Castle TV, make sure you share this to your social medias. A lot of shit going on right now, but leave it to the dribble to separate himself from the others. Something that I have to do repeatedly, separate myself from the others. But y'all come on in here, man. Get this work. You gonna get this work. Sub, you gonna get this work. Come on in here, man. Gotta clean this shit up. Just so y'all know why this nigga's so salty. He's very evil. Here it is. It's 1 in the afternoon and he still got that video up. He trying to strong arm views. It's hard out here for a pimp. So I know how hard it is on a nigga like Sub-Zero. Yeah, y'all come on in, fam. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Share this to your live stream. Good afternoon to you again. And share it on Twitter. Lux is fucking trending on Twitter like a motherfucker for all the wrong reasons. Condolences to his family. I'm told that was his brother that lost his life. Seemed like it was a shootout. I seen the news coverage on it, and it was like 2 separate sets of gunshots, like somebody opened up and maybe somebody was returning fire, but gotta leave that up to the police to iron out. Again, condolences to his family. I don't know what's taking y'all so long. Okay, here y'all come. Yeah. Y'all come in here, man. Everybody taking a bite out of the Big Apple this morning. Make sure y'all come to the source and get something, some news with credibility attached to it, man. Everybody don't step to this with credibility, as you can see. Sub-Zero still got his video up. I just looked at a video. Shout out to Vodafly. I just looked at a video by Vodafly. He said that he spoke to Sub-Zero. I guess he messaged him, and Sub basically saying, if it ain't true, prove it. Tell Lux to speak. He wants Lux to engage in a back and forth with him. He's trying to strong arm some attention. Motion. That's what y'all call it now. Motion. He don't got none, so he feels he's gonna strong arm something. He said, Sub been a goofy ever since Fendi slapped him around. He swung on Fendi first. He got the first punch off. He will swing on a nigga, so yeah. Ronald is his name. I know him. He was on my old DVDs too at the World Series of Hip Hop, professionally as DJ Deep Freezer Skeezer, Sex Pro Gigolo Freezer, some old crazy shit, man. He had this little jingle he used to say, DJ Freezer Squeezer. Man, that seemed like that was like a long time ago, man. It was. It's been almost 20 years. Probably more than 20 years. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. Yeah, he had one of them old pimp jingles, man, that he probably wrote on Rikers Island or some shit. But I'm about to put y'all down, man, because I got the reasons in my hand The reasons, y'all see what those say? Lions Den. I know y'all ain't got these anymore. I know y'all don't, because y'all don't do this, man. In order to be a good journalist, you gotta have some resource material and shit. I have lots of it. Magazines, books, albums, cassette tapes, CDs, DVDs, VHS, High 8. I even got High 8. So, boom, boom, boom. Did Gotti kick you out the live when you roasted him earlier? I didn't go over there to stay. I just went over there to make sure that he don't run off with no story. Number one, I'm glad you said that. I don't fuck with that bozo. When I was at Troy Ave's show, he called him on the phone. Troy thought that it was, something entertaining to do for his platform. So, the Facto Show, that's what it's called. So I participated, but I let him know that I don't fuck with dude, and I didn't really appreciate him doing that. But I was on his platform, and I guess Troy took a liking to the nigga because he's slow. And hey, some of y'all have taken a liking to him too, because when you go to his Instagram page, some of you niggas is following him and shit. You know what I'm saying? That right there makes me question you guys' integrity and y'all IQ. It does. I'm very shocked that y'all just follow anybody, man. Like, a guy like him shouldn't be able to exist in this game at all. He shouldn't be able to exist. But for some reason, y'all seem to entertain him. But yeah, he had a live stream not long ago talking about people all make mistakes. It was all but 40 people in there. 15 of them niggas was his moderators. So ain't nobody listening to the clown. But yeah. Y'all share this live. I'm going to go ahead and open fire. Yeah. My man said we just want to be entertained. But you see what happens when you come and you just want to be entertained. You don't have any picks. You will accept anything. That's why he continues to put out shit, because you just want to be entertained. Even Hassan Campbell has put out some poignant content from time to time. But Bullets Gotti, just an outright weirdo. He took the video down, so you can't hear what he said. He was talking some big time thorough shit. Yeah, we the only ones got connections. Me and Sub, we the only ones got some real connections to the streets. That nigga is slow as a motherfucker, yo. And I can't stand that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be speaking like that at this point in my career about somebody else black, but I don't fuck with him at all. Anyway, what I have in my hand is some art pieces from yesteryear. This is the Lions Den. This is the Lions Den, the first one. I was responsible for flooding Pennsylvania with these. I bought these straight out the trunk of the car. As soon as he put them out, I bought 2 cases. You know what I'm saying? I was pumping these motherfuckers like a motherfucker. I just happened to have a couple of them laying around and shit. I don't got volume 2. Somebody probably stole it. It's been a long time, but I'm about to tell y'all and share with y'all why he's so salty and why he's still salty. And it's obvious he's salty. I can't believe that he's still stuck on that shit. Sub, you know how these rap niggas do us. You know how they do us. They use us up, then they go find a more high-profile camera. Niggas been doing it to me forever and shit. You know what I'm saying? You be at their beck and call. As soon as they get in position, they don't take you on tour with them. They call somebody else. They do. As soon as they get some motion, they call somebody else. That's what they do. You gotta, I guess, accept this part of it. You know, we shitheads. So I understand your perspective. I do, because it's happened to me. So that's how y'all know I'm being fair here. I understand his acrimony. I do. But it's been a long time. You would think that he would have, kept it pushing like I did. I continued to do my thing, and we here. But anyway, this is what he's mad about. This is what he's so pissed off about. You see this? This is Sub-Zero Volume 1. I call it Sub-Zero Volume 1. This is the Lions Den Volume 1. right? And when this was put out, as you can see, Sub-Zero was the big dog. He the one that had the following. Loaded Lux was just a battle rapper who appeared on Smack. That's what a lot of us know him from, Smack. A legendary battle with Murder Mook. I think he might have battled somebody else. Oh, he tore Young Miles' ass up on Smack. That's when I started to like him. He ripped Midwest Miles apart. But as you can see, it says Sub-Zero at the top. Having that at the top of this DVD during that period had a lot to do with this being sold. You know what I'm saying? Because when y'all was coming to those tables, when y'all was coming to Black Star Hip Hop and Video, I believe that's what this first one. Yeah, this first one was shot in Black Star. When y'all would go to Black and Nobel in Philly, when y'all would go wherever y'all, Jamaica Avenue, wherever you bought your DVDs at, you was looking for certain names. This was one of them, one of the high-profile names and shit. Dig? Or you might have was looking for a Gully TV. Ironically, this has Who on the back. I forgot that he was even on this joint, but that's more proof to my claim that I introduced them niggas. Anyway, this DVD was a big one. This DVD introduced Head Ice. Head Ice was an anomaly at the time. He was just totally different, man. What'd he say to the nigga Todd Knotts? I ain't calling you a pussy or nothing. It ain't like you tried to push me or something. But this introduced Head Ice. Head Ice was blazing hot. Hottest motherfucker. They put the right motherfucker on here. That's him and Goods. That was our first time seeing Goods, too. Him and Head Ice, they really got busy on this joint, right? And as you see, Sub-Zero is at the top. Right? Boom. Sub-Zero, I assume, filmed this. I don't know if he has any editing skills or if he edited, but filming a battle rap DVD, it's not really hard because you don't got to do a lot of editing. All you got to do is just press record. Point it at this nigga, point it at that nigga. Whenever it's done, take it to the editing software and put round 1, round 2, round 3, all in between it. Very, very easy. But Sub-Zero and Lux had a partnership. I believe that Sub-Zero brought as much to this project as Lux did. I say it was like a 60-40. Sub-Zero was a bigger deal than Lux at the time, right? Lux was stepping out into his executive position and introducing his own brand of battle rap, the Lion's Den. Lux came from Smack. That was like Lux stepping out from up under Smack's arm and going to get some paper for himself. Called in Sub-Zero. 2 Harlem niggas, there you go, right? Boom. This shit was a big hit because when this came out, Smack was in some type of hiatus as far as battle rap was concerned and shit. You know what I'm saying? We got introduced to these guys on Smack, but Lux took this battle rap shit. Him and Sub-Zero, they took it to another level. They introduced a lot of guys. A lot of guys on here ended up going on to be big, really, really big deals. As you can see, Math Hoffa, Serious Jones, Head Ice, Arsenal, K-Shine. K-Shine was a skinny little nigga, man. He didn't have nothing. K-Shine was a skinny little nigga. He was just like, just getting past the block. Like, you could tell they put one of their chains on him and prepared him to get on camera and shit. You know what I'm saying? I watched you come up, K-Shine. I did. But a lot of these guys went on to be something, right? This DVD also contributed to, I think the World Series of Hip Hop might have happened before this. I'm not sure, but I see Reese Steele's name is on here. And she was somebody that was supposed to battle. Oh, she did battle. She battled Lady Luck. Got towed up at the World Series of Hip Hop. But anyway, Sub-Zero at the top of this joint, right? And you can see the talent at the time. A lot of these people were unknown. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes are from like Connecticut and shit like that. But the I-95 shit, right? Boom. When it start getting major, look how the talent changes. This is volume 3. Sub-Zero's name is no longer on this. Look at Kid Capri, Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, Rakim, DJ Premier, Raekwon, Redman. You know what I'm saying? You see how the talent and shit changed? It escalated very, very fast, but you don't see Sub-Zero's name on here anymore. And I believe, of course, he felt some type of way about it. He did. He made a video. I can't remember whether it was on a DVD or it's on YouTube somewhere, but he was pissed the fuck off. And when it happened, I totally felt his pain because they was doing that shit to niggas. You know what I'm saying? They was just dropping niggas off. They'd use you because it's another motherfucker with a camera that'll jump right in your shoes, man, for free. All you got to do is make him a promise. I'm going to give you some free tickets to the battle. Might give you a little reefer or something, feed you. Need you to come through with the camera. After you get done, you'll be able to take pictures with Big Daddy Kane and all these niggas, put it on your MySpace page, because that's what was around at the time, MySpace. You dig? So Sub-Zero was an expendable. He was an expendable, right? By the time the shit took off, everybody, you know, bum rushed the Lions Den. This became the shit. This is volume 3. And Sub-Zero and his services was no longer needed, I guess. There was a separation. I don't know what the agreement was prior to filming this shit, but based on his rant on the DVDs back in the day, he had the ups on Lux. The shit that he was saying, it was powerful. He had the camera, he had the following, and I believed everything he said. I did. And without even knowing their business arrangement. I just knew how, and I know to this day, how expendable a motherfucker with a camera is and shit. And it's worse now because everybody got one. Back then, only certain niggas was running around with cameras and tripods. But he got kicked out the whip and he was salty, right? Everybody on this joint went on to be something for the most part, except for the cats from Connecticut. 4/5 Focus, never heard of him again. Ty Knots, after Head Ice mangled him, he couldn't battle rap no more. He's finished. But everybody on here turned into a somebody. And for Sub-Zero to watch that, it probably made him very, very salty. I filmed niggas who ended up turning into somebodies. And when they did, they started bigging up other platforms. And it's just fucked up. That's, some people do that. They forget who was with them when they didn't have much going on. And I'm being truthful. So I understand Sub's issue at the time, that they probably had a partnership and he probably felt used. But that was a long ass time ago. That was a long ass time ago, man. You was supposed to have been recovered from that. You were supposed to have been recovered from that. And based on Vada Fly's presentation on you, I have to agree that you're probably not a nice person, Sub, because there's pictures on your Instagram page of you with DJ K Slay and you bigging him up, saying that he gave you a few racks when you got out of jail to throw on the bitches in the strip club. And then fast forward to recent history, K Slay dies, and you start calling him a rat and all of that type of shit. So we got a good idea of what type of character you have. You understand? Y'all understand? We got a good idea of your character. But that's why he's salty. That's why all of this is happening. If you go look at the video, it's still up there. He obviously has a problem because it's viral. It's on Twitter. It's last I looked, it was like 1,600, probably 2,000 posts from different places on. I'm pretty sure it's more than that now, but last time I looked, it was up there. The numbers was climbing and shit. So he's trending on Twitter. And I know all types of people didn't call this nigga because he's from Harlem. And I know his number ain't hard to get. People didn't call him. And not only that, if the video's still up, everybody's in the fucking comments. You dig? Everybody's in the comments. And a comment that he said that was really, really disturbing when people told him that it wasn't true, he said, prove it. And then he said, I'm going to get the last laugh. As if Lux being murdered was a laughing matter. He said that out of his mouth. I'm going to get the last laugh. Why did you decide to strike today? Why now? It's March 20th, 2024. Why did you decide to do this shit today? It don't make any sense. The fact that, well, I know why you tried to do it. Because the 21st is tomorrow. YouTube checks go out tomorrow, direct deposit and shit. And you pulled a stunt, it didn't work, and you got this creep Bullets Gotti supporting the shit that you said. Once the roof started to cave in, Bullets Gotti went and erased his video, but we all seen what your crazy ass said, nigga. We seen it. We seen it. You retarded as a motherfucker. I'm glad that you got caught up in this because you continuously get caught up in some bullshit, and people tend to look the other way because, like this nigga just said in the comments, y'all just want to be entertained. This ain't a laughing matter because somebody in fact lost their life and shit. And Lux and his family is owed respect. And you wouldn't think that a native of Harlem would be the person that has his foot on the gas. You understand what I'm saying? So again, it's very disturbing, but this is why. Sub-Zero, Lions Den, as if it belonged to Sub-Zero. You know what I'm saying? Sub probably, well, I know what Sub-Zero's artwork looked like and shit like that. I'm pretty sure Sub-Zero probably had a hand in printing this or doing the Photoshop for this cover. It says on the back that photo by Kenneth C.J. Bazemore. From Picture Perfect. I remember Picture Perfect. Picture Perfect used to do music videos and shit, work on DVDs too. I think he used to work with Picture Perfect. He had a commercial, Picture Perfect. He might have worked with Arliss Michaels on Real Talk sometime, but again, this is fucked up. I just noticed something. It went from being Loaded Lux and Sub-Zero to Loaded Lux and Kid Capri presents. Loaded Lux and Kid Capri presents. Man, that's gotta hurt. That I just noticed that. I didn't notice that Kid Capri got thrown into an administrative position. And that's how you get Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, Rakim, Redman, Raekwon, Styles P. That's how you get all of that going. Because DJ Kid Capri, my man said Sub did help create the Lions Den. He talked about the fallout on his show. I can dig it, but the way he went about this, it was tasteless and it's a lie. And he was very ardent in the way that he was saying it as if it was really fucking true. You know I'm in tune with all the gangsters. You know what I'm in tune with all the gangsters. I never put anything out that wasn't true. You heard everything that he said. And something that he also said on there that wasn't true, that was terribly not true, was Lux made his his debut on Sub-Zero's Lions Den battling. That is the fuck false. That's false. Lux is already battling in the hood, and we all became hip to him because of Smack DVD. Everybody here know that Murder Mook and Lux battled in that clothing store, probably on 45th and Broadway somewhere. It was on Smack DVD. Sub-Zero had nothing to do with it. It was on Smack. He became famous on Smack. The world seen him on Smack, fam. And that's why you agreed to stick your neck out there and put this together with him, because the damage that you seen him do on Smack, you was convinced. You was convinced. And like I said, I bought a few cases of these joints out the trunk of the car, and Sub wasn't even there and shit. So Loaded definitely was eating off this shit, but the proof is in the pudding. Look. Loaded Lux and Kid Capri present The Lion's Den. So that's why he's upset. That's why he's upset. There you have it. He still got the video up. He's trying to, during a time of mourning, he's trying to challenge Lux and draw him into some type of conflict so he can go back and forth with him and reintroduce the beef to y'all generation, because this happened a long time ago. Can't remember what year this shit came out. Let's say 07. 07, 06, something like that. MySpace era and shit. And Sub has had a hard time establishing his name and his brand with any relevancy online. When he was the man back then. He was the man. And probably every time he see a lot of these guys, you know what I'm saying, on Smack, because, hold on the URL, he probably salty because everything that happened with Lux, everything that Lux did, let's say he abandoned or whatever, let's say he abandoned Sub-Zero and went with Kid Capri. Smack seen this shit and he took the whole fucking Lion's Den. Smack seen this shit and he took the whole Lion's Den, and that's why you stopped seeing the Lion's Den. Because Smack got involved and reintroduced himself as the URL, the Ultimate Rap League. That's what happened. So Hova said it, man. Learn how to move in a room full of vultures and shit. It's a bunch of vultures, bunch of backstabbing, bunch of stealing. Got intellectual property on the line, hard work. So niggas is salty, but Smack definitely took that Lion's Den shit and took it to another plane, and nobody else was able to catch up. But the meat that y'all have been entertained by for the last probably 15, 16 years, something like that. Probably longer. Came from here. Goods came from here. Tay-Rock came from here. What's the other nigga? Sue Surf. They discovered Sue Surf too. Arsenal. All of that came from Loaded Lux's Lion's Den. And I'm being for real. So again, room full of vultures. That's what happened. If y'all, you know, you're not old enough or you weren't around back then to know what happened and why he's so upset. Oh yeah, Tech 9. Yeah, Tech 9 was on there. Now you know, this is why. He probably feel that something was taken from. Gotta have contracts with some niggas, man. A handshake just don't do it. Not in this day and age. I done seen too much backstabbing. I'm pretty sure he knows that now, but gotta protect your neck, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've been in the streets basically my whole life. I played the drug game, I've been in the stick-up game, all of that. Some of the most rotten, backstabbing, no loyalty ass niggas I've encountered in this business. I'm dead serious. Like, some of the most rotten, the worst of the worst is way worse, way more perverted in this business, because in the streets, nigga probably kill you. Nigga probably split your head. If you split one of these niggas' heads, you going to jail, because a lot of these niggas ain't street niggas. They just battle rappers and shit. You know what I'm saying? And Sub-Zero know that. He probably would have tried to take it somewhere, but he know that you can't approach this like that. You can't, because you're going to fucking jail. So his arms are tied. He can't retaliate. A lot of money has been made. He got the Struggling YouTube channel. Put out some half-truths about Alpo after he was dead and couldn't, you know, convince anybody that he wasn't being truthful. So, you know, that's what happened. Y'all got it. I gave y'all exactly 30 minutes, man. Y'all can pull this back. I'm going to go post these on my Instagram page, man. Make sure y'all go. I might even watch them. Make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram at I am Gully TV _ and follow me on Twitter at Gully TV1. But it's a very, very rotten game, and I just gave it to y'all raw. That's what happened. That's why the nigga's so upset. I'm out. Peace. Oh, knittage. TheRealDribble.com. Go get knitted. Go get knitted. It's still snow outside. East Coast. West Coast. Down south. Go get knitted. TheRealDribble.com. Go get you some flavors. All right? I'm out. Peace.